welcome to our channel. Welcome, Inka.
Welcome,
And
Renata.
today we came to talk about pandemic, coronavirus pandemic, right?
Yeah.
So this is very important thing in the base of recall healing. About what people are having a problem with their lungs, with sore throat, or let's say with coughing and
Yes.
hard to breathe, right?
And with
So
fever. Yes.
the fever as well.
Yeah.
I actually would like to talk why this coming up in that big scale in whole world. Um, the vision of the uncontrolled spreading of the deadly virus caused some fear, even panic, overreact to the news
Yes.
and calmness, right? Some
The
people
fear
are
is
obsessed.
the most problematic, because from the fear it comes everything. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So some people are obsessed with getting infected, and they avoid social contact. They insulate themselves at home.
Yeah.
Others continue their current life being like calm person, right?
Yeah.
And we think, who is right and who is doing better? Is there any model or behavior in the unprecedented situation? Um, so the recall healing has a actually mm,
Answer to this. Yes.
answer to this, right.
Yes.
So I would like to tell you guys something, because I know in our language, in Polish, we have a lot of information about that, and a lot of people are healed because they know what to do, they understand.
Yes.
But like, I see in English speaking people, they have no idea, they don't know, it's not spreaded, that information that could
Not spread enough. Yes.
yes, and people that doesn't know about that. So we was talking together, and we came to the conclusion to tell on the recording for you guys, uh, what is this about.
Yeah.
So we have in COVID, we have fever,
Yeah.
cough, and hard to breathe.
Yeah.
It's called this dysphonia. So according to the biological law of Germanic medicine, there are changes in the ectodermal tissue, namely that is called the bronchial mucus, right? So that means the bronchial muscle are like striated, something like that,
Mhm.
and the lungs will have problem to breathe. So
Of
it's
course, we have
blocking.
also. Yes, we have also the pain in the body. Yes, in the muscles.
Right. So it's not just only
Yes.
the lungs, but the muscles as well. It's not maybe everyone. Oh, especially the headache, right? The headache is it's
Oh
killing.
yes. Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because it's like too much in our brain, um,
Yes.
and the heat, mostly the heat from the fever, as making mm, too much pain in the
Mm.
brain.
The heat actually it's helping to transform more like burn the programming.
Yeah.
Yes, burn
Yes.
the
Yes.
programming, and
Mm-hmm.
the pain in the body, like in the muscles, it means that I don't have power. I can't struggle anymore. I am give up. Yes.
Yes, you give up that.
Yeah.
So these tissues react to conflict of ownership, right? Because
Yes.
it's mine, it's owner,
Yes.
and it's the fear of losing the theory,
Ter- territory.
theory,
Yeah.
territory, right? The fear
Territory.
of
Yes.
that. That's the fear, and the fear of death.
Yes.
I'm like people scared. I don't want to die. So lungs, it's if you don't have um, how you call that, you cannot breathe. you are dying, right? So
Yes.
those people have fear of dying.
But
And
it's
same thing
also that
is,
I am not living anymore. Yes.
it's same thing.
Because it's like I am alive, I want to live, and then it's like you catch the breath, you can't breathe because you feel not alive. It can be
Yes.
also symbolic that I am not living anymore, I am not alive. Yes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mm,
Yeah, and that's actually that's what we could call the conflict of possession,
yes.
the fear of my property,
Yeah.
mm, what's mine, what's belongs to me,
And what I can
and
lose.
yes, and it like with from the recall healing, we could say that the predator is coming in my way. So let's say in the I would say example, there is a alligator coming to my uh, possession and would eat me, right? So the
Yes.
same thing, you could just realize that the virus is that alligator that would come and kill me.
Yeah.
But if, let's say, you become and you will do everything, not be in fear, the animal will just walk away because the
Exactly.
animal
Exactly.
fear, like
Fear the fear.
feel the fear. Yeah, that's what I would
And
say.
that's right. Yeah, and that's right. They are reacting. Yeah.
Hmm.
They smell your fear. The fear have actually smell.
That's true. And the
Yes.
virus is also doing like that because you are in fear. So the virus attacking your body. But
Absolutely.
it's not about like virus attacking. Actually, you
Attack
already
yourself.
have, actually you have already, because the virus is just I will explain further. It's just the okay,
Conflict in the conflict in emotional
that
conflict in your
yes, that's
body
what
and
I
in your
could
mind.
say.
Yes.
That's true. So when you already came off from the conflict, because it was the conflict already, but you came off of that, and the body
Body
start to,
shows. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Can we
I
give
would
example?
give me 1 second. I will just continue to explain more.
Mm.
So let's say there is a terror in female territory,
Yes.
combined with the feeling of stiffness
Mm.
and freezing. So it's like
Yeah.
you are like, you feel like, oh my gosh, right?
Yes.
It took my voice out, and I
Mm.
cannot say anything. it
Yeah.
it was a shock. So the conflict is kind of like a, something that frees you, that
Yes.
take out of your voice. You cannot say anything. And sometimes that kind of trouble happens to someone, or that person, or could be someone else that
Mm.
you could see on the TV, someone who is
Of
dying,
course.
or you seen someone beaten, or and it came like it's you, like you
Or just
you
hearing.
have that. Yes, you have that feeling that, oh my goodness, you feel like that's you, and your brain doesn't recognize it's your situation
Or
or
it's
it's somebody
someone else.
else.
Yes.
That's why,
Exactly.
whoever are very like to listen negative situation, they are absorbing so much, the brain actually absorbing that it's the female or male, doesn't matter,
Yes.
but mostly
Yes.
women are having that kind of problem. So to come to that situation, then they manifest the problem. So it becomes problem with breathing, right? So this is the phrase
Yes.
of, like, active phrase of conflict. Before we have just the conflict, and now is the active phrase of conflict.
It
So it
comes out.
becomes,
Yes.
yeah, it's manifest to no problem with breathing. It partial paralyzed, right? You have
Yeah.
like problem with your muscles, with your
Yes.
bronchial muscles, shortage of breath. And on the other hand, the changes associated with the action of virus appears in the final stage of the conflict.
Yeah.
When we subconsciously resolve the conflict, then we stop being afraid. We calm
Exactly.
down and feel relieved, right? So that
Yes.
time it comes the repair phrase, that
Mm.
the fever comes, the cough, shortness of breath. So we should stay calm, not go like, in that, oh my goodness, now I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You guys have to realize that according to the knowledge of the German
Rectal
medicine,
healing, yes. Oracle healing.
actually recall hearing is something else. You just recall something that was in the before. But
Yeah, but it is because
yeah,
we
but
have this from
this is
ancestors. Yes.
yes. But what I just meant is German medicine that came from that part from
Yes.
German. The doctor realized that the microbes, fungi, bacteria, and the viruses are activated that time only in the repair phase. So they come and serve to regenerate the tissue. So
Yeah,
whatever was
exactly.
like swollen, the microbes and viruses, stuff like, the fungi come and eat that part.
Yeah.
And then, if you go to the doctor, they just tell you that, oh, you have a, problem, you're gonna die and this and that. And if we listen to the doctor, it's gonna happen like that, because you come to the situation that is kind of like repeating, but
Mm.
in the wheel, right? You are coming to the wheel and it's going back and forth, the same situation. You just
Yes.
realize, oh my goodness, now I'm gonna die. So you're just predicting your future. But if you just say, oh, this is just only, the repair,
Mm.
right? It's the repairman came and fixing my lungs. Okay. So
Exactly.
you should feel comfortable with that, meaning that the doctor came and helping me. Okay.
Mm.
In that quote, I would say, not just like a doctor that we're going to the doctor. I'm just giving example that the natural doctor came and helping me, and I will just need time to sleep, how you call that, recover from that problem, and I will be fine. So like, mostly like 4 or 5 days, and we're fine, right? But
Yeah.
whoever comes to that and like go back and forth with that in the brain, oh my gosh, well, now I'm gonna be dead, I leaving my family, what they gonna do, oh my goodness. So that's why we see what we see, right? Lots of
Mm.
dead people. um do you want to tell something more, like some examples from your story?
Yeah, actually, I had coronavirus for maybe for 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
just yeah,
Just
and
shortly.
very shortly. And this is what I can say. My experience is a little different, yes, because I am a very aware person and I receive messages, if I can say,
Mm-hmm.
from yeah, from source
Mm-hmm.
or something like this, whatever. So anyway, for me it was like I get the message 2 days before I get sick,
Mm-hmm.
because I was waking up in the night and I hear it, the female voice, and I
Mm-hmm.
hear it burn, and I was like, okay, what is happening? Should I burn something in me, or should I burn something, or what it's mean? And
Uh-huh.
then actually 2 days later, I get very high fever. I
Mm-hmm.
had like almost 39,
Chills.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
chills. And then of course, I connected. I was like, okay, this is what
Mm-hmm.
she meant. And because I
Mm-hmm.
have this, yes, this, because I have this possibility to connect with my body and see what's happening, and like scan my body.
Mm-hmm.
So I was seeing the flame like burning many of my programs, uh,
Oh.
which I was working with you actually,
Mm-hmm.
about the relationship with my father, relationship with the man. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
actually, relationship between a woman and man.
Mm-hmm.
I was cleaning this, yeah. And he was helping me, because we everyone, even if we are visionary or we are clairvoyant, we see. It's not a matter. Everyone we need. I need also guiding,
Mm-hmm.
because it's more easy. So for me, it was like a very calm. I had just fever, and then I have pain in my muscles, and
Mm-hmm.
of course, I knew it immediately that yes, I am like hopeless in this moment, but not only of this. The pain in my muscles. I felt that I felt so hopeless because of this programming and my behavior sometimes. What I needed to show, what caused me pain, what my father was doing. I was showing this out. I was projecting on people. I was showing what happened with me because of my father, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I was projecting this and I knew it. I was very aware, not from the beginning, but then I recognized. And it was very painful because my sometimes it was like I am acting like someone else. I am not myself, but I
Mm-hmm.
needed to show it. I needed to come up so I could clean it. Yes, and
Mm-hmm.
this was this pain in my body. I feel pain because of this, and I feel hopeless. Yes, so the pain in my muscles. I don't have power.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I let it just this burn. So I didn't have anything. Also, like I had my smell
Mm-hmm.
was not the best, and of course, the smell it's mean something smells shit. Yes, it's something smell not good. Yeah,
Yeah,
and of
that's
course,
from whatever we know. Yes, that
yes,
calls that you feel the smell is so bad, but
yes,
it's just only the word. But what we know from real word, smell connects to, I cannot already, have this relationship because it's already shit, right? I
yes.
have
This
enough of
relationship
that.
is shit. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It's kind of like smell like shit.
Yes, exactly. And I
Mm.
can't have it anymore. And it's the
Mm-hmm.
same with taste. It tastes bad. It's bad
Right.
taste. Yes.
I
Uh,
cannot hold anymore.
yes, exactly. So this what was coming out. It's like recognizing, yes. And it's
Mm-hmm.
not only of course it was mine because I was projecting this and this was
Mm-hmm.
happening in my life. But
Mm-hmm.
actually what I was experiencing my father.
Yeah, because
So
this was the old conflict, your cellular
yes, what
memory
I was
uh,
seeing and what I was
recalling.
experiencing with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly. So it was the old programming. So I was like almost playing his role, not actually fully, but some part of his role, what he was doing,
Mm-hmm.
to feel him, to see this on my own almost.
Yeah.
And because I am aware, so I could see this, but many people do this, but they don't recognize that even they do this. So,
Mm-hmm.
and what I was doing, I was allowing myself. And it's not a matter what people think about you, what they say about you. Past. The most important that you heal yourself. If you need
Mm-hmm.
to show something, what caused you pain, if you need to show someone what someone was doing to you, it's okay. If only this will help you to heal. But of course, we don't hurt other people. No, we don't.
Yeah.
But sometimes
Yes.
we do on the way when we are not aware. But the
Mm-hmm.
most what we do, we hurt ourselves actually.
That's
So
true. That's true. It's
yes,
always like that. It's
always,
um
always.
if you actually having a problem with another human or even animal or whoever, and they did
Yes,
something bad to you, it's how depends how you react to that situation. If you react like okay,
yes,
whatever, you will have nothing, no problems. But if you feel emotionally, oh my god, he hurts my soul, I cannot handle, and depends how hard, how
Mm.
hard you actually, the intensivity of this conflict program you, the stronger the conflict, the greater the fear. And that's why
Yes.
the recovery of the phrase become more harder.
Yes.
So that's why we could see, some people have mild
Yeah.
coronavirus, and other has very hard that they are
Yeah.
sorry, they
Oh,
are in the
we are talking
hospital,
about
right?
coronavirus, and then you are like, yes,
Yeah, that's what goes on my throat already, right?
yes,
Blocking my no,
yes,
don't talk about my brain is just sending signals, stop talking. But I'm
yes,
going to talk. I'm not going to stop because I
yes,
know
good, yeah.
this
Mm.
heal. And no matter what you guys would think about, I know because I already went through the coronavirus like a
Yeah,
couple of months
we
ago.
both, yes,
Hmm. And I know what it is from. So sometimes you'd actually stop some information. I was actually having information that someone told me and said, don't tell anyone. So I keep the
yes,
secret for
yes,
myself. Right? If
yes,
someone
this is
tell
the
me don't
problem.
say about that, I will not say to anyone because it's their own situation. But
Mm,
when it comes, to the moment that, okay, we're done, we have this,
mm,
sometimes when you're trying to buy a house, you don't want to tell so many people because you are having kind of like, other people will just say, oh, they just want to buy a house, and sending some like,
mm,
bad emotion, so they will not get it.
yeah,
That's how it works. So sometimes
mm,
people want to just not say too much, right? So the person actually told me that after, when it was done, and that other people knew that, I was like
mm,
assaulted,
yeah,
and I felt like, oh my gosh, what did I do? I didn't do anything. It's just I didn't say anything, right?
yeah,
2 days later, coronavirus.
yeah.
And I have
The
actually
conflict
the
itself.
conflict of telling, right? Conflict of
Yes.
telling. And I was like, bombarded from other side at, oh, you didn't tell me, and blah, blah, blah.
Mm,
Okay. So I just said, all right, that's your fault. But somewhere in, my brain actually
yeah,
like
because your brain is
released
not.
released
Yes,
that, right? So
yes.
I knew that it was from that. So I went through, I was just recovering myself, taking vitamins, so I feel better. Of course,
Mm.
I lost my taste, I lost my smell, um
But it's coming
but
back. Yes.
but a lot was on my actually, the phlegma was sticking in my throat, like something like glue it, like a
Yeah,
ball
like it's
glue
difficult
into
to
my
come out.
so I was like spilling the phlegma.
Mm.
And after that, it was like 5 6 months when
Mm.
I totally get rid of it. So
Mm.
now
It's
i'm
take
i'm, I'm
time. It's
perfect.
take time. But everything, every healing take time.
Oh
And another
yes.
thing, yes, and another thing, actually, uh, on everything what happened in our life, in my life, in your life, in everyone life, we
Mm-hmm.
can see positive or negative. And for me, I see coronavirus. For me, I talk about my personal feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
not everyone need to hold with me, and it's okay. I respect. But for me, it was like blessing. Thank you, thank you.
Yes,
It's
yes.
like trust. I felt transformation in my body. I felt transformation like on so many levels, and I felt how the old programming is burning out, and I really see
Mm-hmm.
changes in my life, in relationship between me and man. In my, it's not need to be relationship like romantic. It can be also like friendship with man. It's
Right.
changing. And so it's not only with men, of course. Every relationship, even with a woman, it's changing because I was burning out the programming I had, and it
From
was
your
very,
past, from your past.
yes, from my
But
past,
let's
actually,
say going to the
from
past as well.
ancestor, we
Yeah,
can
so
say.
I could just say the one thing because I don't want to forget. So the programming from ancestor also are in us. So that could
Yes,
be, let's say, concentration camps, treated of execution, deportation to Siberia, any fear of
yeah,
any burns, like there was, or any drowning, fire. So whatever, any situation that was in the past, in your life, or could be in your ancestors, that are programmed in your cellular memory. So
yes.
doesn't
This is
matter
what I wanted to
anything,
say also.
becomes with our lungs. And as a situation, we know in Europe, Poland especially, we
Yeah.
have a history of war,
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh yes.
So
Oh
that
yes.
remembering, the memory are very hard to
It's in our
pass.
cells.
Yes, and that's
The
why,
memory cells.
there
It's
was a
passing
lot
through.
of Polish dying just recently, right? It wasn't right away in the beginning, but after that was a lot of Polish people was dying,
Yes.
because these people are connecting with their ancestors,
Mm.
and our lungs is the only one. If you have no breath, then you're
You're
dead.
dying. Yes.
And that was they have probably in their memory says, remember that their ancestors was dying this way.
Yeah.
And that's why that
Exactly.
becomes a very, very and now we have what another situation, people escaping from you. I don't want to say the name, but we know what is happening right now
Yeah. The
in this
war.
world.
Yes.
So another fear, and we
Yes,
could
but it's like
see.
we recall this. We recall this collective. It's we almost like asking about this. Not
Oh yes,
yes.
definitely.
Some people ask about this very like aware, but not aware because they are like joking, like, "Oh, we had coronavirus. Now what we will have next? War?"
Right.
And
Yes,
yes, okay, you
that's
want to
what
have
it
war?
become. You
Okay, the
manifest
universe
it.
will give you. Of course, we project out. Ev- we need to understand that everything what you see outside, it's your projection. It's we project the reality we see
Yep.
and what the reality we're living in. So observe what happening outside, then you know also what happening inside you. And
Hmm.
nothing can come from outside. Everything is coming from from us,
Inside.
from inside
Hmm.
out. So we are the creators of this reality we are living in, and
Hmm.
this is what we need to understand. So what the more we are in the negative, like fear, shame. Oh, shame, it's very low
Hmm.
vibration, very low
That's true.
vibration. Shame, it's lower vibration than fear. You need to know. This is crazy, but
Yes.
it is. So, and we have so much shame in us. Yes, it's from the beginning, like shame of our body, shame of sexuality, shame. It's so many things. We have
Everything.
so,
Yes.
yes, we have so much shame in us.
Because
Programming.
we actually allow them to program ourselves.
Yes, because
We
we are not
allow them.
aware.
Hmm.
Because we are not aware. So when you become aware, then the programming can go on because
That's
you
why
are aware.
when I remember I was a child, I couldn't understand why is this like that happening? Why I have to do this way? And then
Yes.
I became an adult and I just did it whatever they did it, right? I went
Yeah.
the same passage like other people went. But eventually one day I just recognized, no, it's not right. I cannot do this anymore. So I started searching more, deeper, deeper. And the more you start searching
Yeah.
in your own way, not just listening to others people, you have to listen, but take some notes from that, some information, and go deeply by your own search. This is
Yes.
the best thing. The thing is, no
And
one will
feelings
no
or
one will
guts.
do anything for you. You have to do your own, by
Yes.
yourself, by
Yes.
yourself.
Even not aliens will come and help us.
No,
No.
no, forget it
No.
about that.
No. Of course. We need to be enough conscious to
Yes,
have
if we
contact
have
with
already
higher
some,
being.
yes, if we have already some idea, we have a power that yes, we could do it, then maybe one day they come and just help
Of
us a
course
little
they will.
bit.
Oh, I think it's more like they will not help us. That's more like we'll be enough aware and
Oh
enough
yes,
conscious to
yes.
connect with them. Yes, but
Mhm.
okay, now we are talking about aliens, not coronavirus. Yeah, good, good one. But
I think because we should
yeah,
already
but it's
conclude that.
yes, yes. But
So
everybody
in conclusion, you
be
guys could
aware,
be
serve,
aware, and
serve
also
your
you
body.
could, if you feel like weak, you could just we could recommend to take some vitamins,
Yes.
probiotic, diet supplements, right? Anything that strengthens your immune system, because
Or
if
just
your
listen to
body
your
is
body
already,
because your body show you
yes,
what your body need.
that's
And
correct.
when you start to crave for something, it's because
Take
your
it.
body need. Yes,
Hmm.
take it. If
Desperately.
yes, there's the yes. And if you feel like, oh, I don't want to eat, or you feel like, then you don't, because maybe your
Don't
body needs
push.
to
Don't
rest.
push.
Yes,
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
maybe your body need to rest. Yes. So
That's true.
it's your body always will show you what the body needs. Sometimes the body needs not good things, but there is about conflict in the body,
Yeah.
emotional conflict,
Yeah.
ancestors conflict. So then we need to look to this little deeper.
Background.
Yes,
Yeah. To your
yes,
back.
background.
Hmm.
But if it's like normal thing, like what it's normal actually. But anyway, uh, yeah,
There's no normal.
there is no normal
There's
no.
no
What it's
perfect
normal.
person.
Yeah, and this is what is amazing. Yeah, there's like what it's normal. What it's normal for me, maybe it's normal, not normal for you.
That's
This
true.
is yes, and perfect actually is the perfect when it's not perfect. Perfection, it's in no perfection.
It's illusion. It's
It's
illusion.
of course it's illusion. We are
Hmm.
perfect, like we are. Just we can just shape us in better form and become better person for ourselves.
Yes.
And the only thing we do this, yeah, but we don't need to be better for someone else. You need to recognize and know this, that when you work on yourself, you do this only for yourself, to feel better, to be better,
Mm-hmm.
to you help also your children, next generation, to become better.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. Yeah.
Definitely. So, it that was the thing that we say about recall healing. That's
Yes.
the first that the most that we thought it's the best to tell you guys, because it's on is a topic now
Yeah.
still. And one more thing, with the throat, that means you, as
I
maybe
wanted to
you
say
didn't
this
hear.
also.
Yeah, because
I felt
that
you.
means that you don't, if you don't say something, or even you want to say something,
But
but
it's too.
too much, let's say, it also have you will have a problem with your
Yeah.
throat,
Mm,
soreness, right? So
yes.
the more you will have, that means you're still in the conflict. You're
Yeah.
just like getting out of it and coming in.
Exactly.
So when this soreness comes, that means it's already releasing. It's
Yes.
already over. Because let's say I have that kind of situation with my little daughter, which she's
Mm,
like, let's say she starts yelling, like, she doesn't want to do this and that. And then, a couple hours later, sore throat.
Yeah.
And I
So,
know that this is
mm,
already gone because she was screaming too much, that she doesn't want to do it. But
yes.
let's say I could just tell to her, no, you
Mm,
cannot do this. You have to do this, do
mm,
that. And then also she will have that. So it doesn't matter because she's bringing the conflict on herself.
yes. For me, it was opposite actually. I felt that I am saying too much. I am saying too much, and then I had problem with my throat
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because um,
You was too much open.
yes, people don't get it yet. We people are not ready
Not
for,
ready.
not ready yet. Who I am like outside. Yes, people are not yet so ready for
Hearing
people
that.
like living in truth totally and see them
Mm-hmm.
and saying whatever, because it's like I am like open book. For me, it's like I am who I am, and yeah, this is me. But people still living in some illusion of themselves. And when you show yourself the true of yourself, you are the true, and you show it outside, it's you like you put the lights in
Mm-hmm.
the eyes of them, and
Mm-hmm.
people can take it. So they start to judge you. They start because they are not true to ourselves. So yeah, it's very difficult for me to live in this world. I can actually say because it's and then I have much problem with my throne because I am
Mm-hmm.
saying too much. I am too open for. I am not too open. I am exactly like you should to be, but for people outside, often I am too open.
Mm-hmm.
I'm I am saying too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see, and you have
Yes.
two different aspects of having the same situation but two different realities.
Yes. Exactly. Yes.
Mm.
Mm.
So, thank you for listening, guys, and
Thank you so much.
we're going to do more and more
Yeah, of
interesting
course.
stuff coming soon. So be tuned, and we hope to hear you next time.
Yes,
Bye
and
bye.
share our channel with your friends. Yes,
Yes,
and
that's
like, subscribe, and wherever how you can help us, we will be very grateful. Thank you
thank
so
you
much,
so
guys.
much.
Thank you,
Bye
Renata.
bye. Bye bye,
Thank you.
Inka.